Double A, 152 pounds, Ryan Cummings of Mediapolis against one of the Fullhart as the beginning match at each weight. Double A, 152 pounds, Ryan Cummings of Mediapolis against one of the Fullhart brothers, Howard Fullhart from Decorah. This should be a good one.
Should be a good one.
This will be at 2A. We've been seeing some good matches just a moment, just shots of them down here before. Now we're in, this is the black mat, and this is the 2A mat.
Ryan Cummings in the black and Howard Fullhart in the blue. I really like both these wrestlers. I like Ryan Cummings. He's got good position, good hips. He sprawls really good, as he shows right here, and puts a lot of pressure on his opponent. Howard Fullhart from a great wrestling family. They had a brother, he has a brother in the final, Lee, that's coming up. So two brothers in the finals. They had a brother, Bill, who was second in the state 1990. And they got another brother that's wrestling on the team, Bob, that just barely missed making the state by 2 points.
Did he get the 2? Yes. Howard Fullhart got the first takedown. Ryan Cummings is interesting, too. He just got out for the escape, 2-1. Referee's Mike Exline of Charles City. You've seen Mike many times on our college wrestling series. He's the head referee here. This is the 1A match between Rob Wadley of Southeast Warren and Liberty and Tim Norton of Clarksville. Clarksville's 5th in the team standings right now. And at the 3A, we have Greg Halser of Cedar Falls, champion Cedar Falls, wrestling Adam Bendorf of Lewis Central of Council Bluffs, which stands, Lewis Central now stands 3rd.
Ryan Cummings got the takedown, but Fullhart comes back and reverses him for a 4-3 edge. Fullhart is. You were talking about Ryan Cummings. I suppose you were going to talk about the fact that he qualified for the state in Iowa his freshman year, and then he moved to Minnesota and won the state championship. Then he comes back and wins the state championship in Iowa. And so, is that what you were going to say?
That's exactly what I was going to say. In other words, these two have credentials.
Look at that. You got to give credit right there to Howard Fullhart for taking the hips and just flattening old Ryan Cummings so that he was able to get that reversal. Ryan Cummings needs to not stay belly down right here. He needs to get his hips underneath him, and he needs to explode out. But that's easier said than done when you got a horse like Howard Fullhart on top of you, putting the pressure on you and trying to wear you down.
15 seconds less than that now, actually, to go in the first period. They're not saving anything, obviously, for tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow here.
Well, you know what I noticed, Howard Fullhart, does he look like he's in awe of in any way of wrestling defending state champion?
Doesn't look that way.
No. Man, he's getting at it.
Period ends. Now we go to the 2 minutes. Second period. Whose choice is it? Looks like Cummings is thinking it over. And he takes down. Cummings will start underneath.
Dan Cummings on the right-hand side in the white shirt and red tie is Ryan Cummings' dad and his coach. He's been at Mediapolis 17 years, 15 as a head coach. He's done a great job there and continues to put out wrestlers. Ryan's got a younger brother coming up.
Stalemate. There's a warning against Fullhart. For what Mike Exline thought was less than aggressive wrestling there. But Fullhart goes right in there with that head lever.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job of controlling Ryan Cummings. Ryan needs to get his arms free. He needs to clear his hands and not let Fullhart trap him before he comes up. Not doing a good job of scooting his hips out and getting underneath him. Fullhart really putting the pressure on right here.
Here comes Cummings. Has the leg, at least to look for a moment. A lot of time left in the second period. 4-3 in favor of Fullhart, who's on top here.
And looking real tough.
In the up position.
There's Coach Roger Williams from Decorah. Intense right there. He's real proud of that Fullhart family. He really is glad to have been able to coach all those brothers, and says it's just a great family. Cummings
wants to switch. Now he goes the other way. He blocked that wing and came around, and he was a reversal, takes the lead 5-4. Nicely done.
You know, something about Roger Williams, it's you know, he's really paid his dues. He's been 23 years at Decorah, 12 years as a junior high coach, 8 years as a varsity assistant, and now 3 years as head coach. I think he knows the program.
It's that way to me. Here comes Fullhart again, and another reversal.
Wow, this is a wild match. No, hey, this one is going to be decided in the last few seconds.
Now Fullhart of Decorah leading by 1. Puts the
got that hammer lock. Ryan Cummings needs to come up. He does a nice job of coming up because you lay down and put that hammer lock and thread through like he wanted to, and you're in big trouble.
Now there's what Fullhart wants. He has him broken flat now with the bar. So Cummings is going to have to come up here or run the risk of getting turned. 7 seconds to go in the period. Certainly not going to score down there. There's the end of the period. It's a 6-5 lead for Fullhart.
Right here. Again, able to slip him down. Cummings slips off, gets his hips caught underneath. Nice job of breaking the legs. You practice that in the room. You just don't do that without practice.
Now, Fullhart started underneath, but Cummings didn't want to ride him trailing by 1 point. He's going to let him go, give up now a 2-point advantage, and go for the takedown to try to tie it.
Well, Cummings likes to be on his feet right there, and he likes the low-level attack. But to do it, you've got to attack. You can't always be on the defense. And so, you know, when you know that you want to be on the feet, you use that international start just to clear them away, push them away, and start. And so, you know, that shows you where Ryan Cummings likes to be.
7-5 with Fullhart in the blue on the left, leading by 2. Now, he was warned once, so he has to stay aggressive. He's in on the leg.
And he is, and that's the thing about Ryan Cummings, defending state champion. He needs to wrestle his match. He needs to just attack and be on the attack like he usually is. Fullhart's not allowing him because he is continuing to put the pressure on him. Now, right here, Ryan Cummings needs to find it within himself to go now, not to back off, to make that shot. He does.
Single leg and a takedown, and he has possibly some trouble for Fullhart here because he has a half Nelson on him.
That was a wonderful low-level attack right there.
He has a cradle. He has a cradle locked up.
Well, I'll tell you, the way they've been rolling around, there's nothing for sure. So he better watch that he doesn't get high right here.
Did he get back points? 7-5, 7-7 after the takedown with 40 seconds to go. Cradle is still locked.
See, look at that. He's slipping off. He gave him 2 back points. So it's 9-9 now. 2 back points, 2 reversal. 9-9 with 25 seconds left. And I would say advantage right now, Ryan Cummings, if he knows what the score is.
Because if he escapes, he wins.
That's right.
Here he comes.
He's not going to do it rolling around the match.
Now, Fullhart is going to hold on for dear life, but he can't stall because he has been warned.
Well, Fullhart's doing a nice job here. He really hammered down those last 25 seconds. This is going to go to a takedown.
We're going to have an overtime.
That's right. I can tell you right now, whoever goes on the attack is going to win this. It's not going to be one on defense. It's going to be one on offense. Both of them have good attacks. We'll see what happens.
Okay, they don't give him any time here. They just go right at it, a 2-minute overtime. It's sudden death, my friend. The first point will win of any kind. The first point. Cummings of Mediapolis in the black. Fullhart of
He's got the single leg. He needs
Cummings
to cut across. He's got to cut across or Fullhart, and he does. He cuts across. If he can come around, he's got his 2 points in a second state championship. But Fullhart is a scrambler. He's a scrambler. He's not done yet.
He's hanging in there.
He's hanging in there is right, Doug.
And there it is. It goes to Cummings.
I'll tell you what, heck of a match. That was both young men, couple of winners right there. State champion Ryan Cummings finds a way to win, but not before Howard Fullhart really did a nice job giving him all that he could handle. Great
Ryan
championship.
Cummings of Mediapolis.
And his dad, a happy dad, Dan Cummings.
How about that? That's how it happened right there.
He had the leg, was behind the arms, and he just, now it's, does he have control? Mike Exline says that's control.
Okay. Now 2A at 152 pounds.
Presenting the Class 2A 152-pound awards, Coach Dan Cummings of Mediapolis. 6th place, Joe Brider, Osage. 5th place, Travis Welch, Winterset. 4th place, Derek Gruss, Carlisle. 3rd place, Quentin Codum, West Lyon, Inwood. Runner-up, Howard Fullhart, Decorah. And the 2A 152-pound champion from Mediapolis, Ryan Cummings.
It'll only go down in the books as a 2-time state champion in Iowa, but he's a 3-time state champion, including his Minnesota State Championship, Ryan Cummings.
And he didn't have an easy one. He had to go to an overtime to beat Howard Fullhart, 11-9.
Just that much sweeter.